Hey, it's Ethan with ComTech. So today I wanted to go over what I consider to be the top 3 mistakes that I see in Outlook. So the first one is, and some of these may be a little bit surprising or obvious, but sometimes the best information is obvious and plain. So the first is not unsubscribing to all the junk emails that we all tend to get. I know for me, the way that I do this is every month or so, I have a folder called unsubscribe, and every email that I get that is junk, that maybe it's not even junk, maybe it's just marketing stuff. I went to a conference and I put my card in a bunch of different bowls, and now I get a bunch of emails that are marketing. What I end up doing is, if I'm not careful, 6 months from now, I'll be subscribed to 4,300 different vendors, and they're all emailing me, and I'm just deleting the emails every single day. So instead of doing that, my recommendation is to create a folder called unsubscribe or something like that. All of those junk emails, throw them in that unsubscribe folder, and then once a month, go through that folder and just simply click manage preferences at the bottom of the email or unsubscribe, and just get out of the habit of just deleting them. It's easy to delete them, but if you do the act that I'm talking about right now, if you create that process, yes, it's a little bit of a handful, but you're not deleting one every single day. You're instead doing the process once, unsubscribing, and then you don't have to delete every single day. So biggest mistake I see is not unsubscribing to emails enough. Don't unsubscribe to ours. Ours are important. Not using rules. That's the second one. So again, with the same type of system here, the same point that I was making just a moment ago, there's a number of things that you sign up for that maybe in this case is good information. So for me, I know I have a lot of reports that a lot of our vendors send me, and I look at them from time to time, not a tremendous amount, but I don't want to just delete them. And I also don't want to look at them every day. So the easiest way to do it is, if you know you have something like that that's just a generated daily report or something like that, write a rule in Outlook. I'm not going to go over how to do that, but write a rule in Outlook that just simply says, from this person with this in the subject line, automatically go to this certain folder. And then that way, anytime you want to go and see those daily emails or whatever, that automated generated email, you can just go and look in that folder, and there you go. Again, the goal here is to keep things out of your inbox and to keep things off of your view, so that way you're not having to sort through an hour's worth of email every single morning. Now, speaking of clearing the inbox, or speaking of the inbox, this is the final tip that I have for you. This is all preference, of course, but what I have seen the most successful, or I would say the most efficient, let's put it that way, most efficient in my opinion. I recognize everybody works differently, but my recommendation and our recommendation here at ComTech is to keep your inbox as clean as possible. So not clearing the inbox, what I mean by that is, I've seen a number of people that just simply let the emails pile up and they just keep getting pushed farther and farther down the list. I understand that, I get it, but at least for me, I use the same logic as when I receive physical mail. If I don't need that piece of physical mail, I delete it, or I get it out of my sight. Not clearing the inbox, in my mind, if you're not doing that and you're just kind of hoarding all the email, it's the equivalent of every piece of physical mail you have if you just put it on your desk and pile it up around you. I don't feel like that's a successful strategy, so that's why we recommend, as much as possible, clearing the inbox. So again, the 3 that I just went over: not unsubscribing enough, not using rules because they're super easy and very handy to set up, and then not clearing the inbox. If you have any questions on any bit of this, or you want us to look at your Outlook with you and say, hey, are we doing those 3 things, or you had a question about any of them, leave a comment below, or definitely go out to our website, reach out. We'd love to talk with you. Have a great day.